Hi, this is Benton Houndshell with Team One, and I'm here to show you around our UGA course credit app, which we've started creating in Salesforce. Our first user story was to set up the Salesforce website, and in order to do that, we had to settle on a login, which was Parker's, and then we had to plan times in which each team member could be able to log in because you can't be on at the same time, or it'll create errors in the system. The acceptance criteria is that we had a working login that all the team members could use. We had to have the Campus Kitchen app on Salesforce, and we must have a schedule when different people will work on the app to avoid concurrent logins. And as you can see, this course credit app has been made, and those conditions have been met. For our second user story, we created the database schema, which you can see here. Um, we had to set up each of the classes and their attributes within Salesforce to do this. For our acceptance criteria, we said that it must have all classes from the DCD, which you can see here, which is department and college. And that we said that they must be populated with their ID and field names. And the relationships with the classes must be consistent with the DCD, as you can see here from this one-to-many. This is still a work in progress, as we'll be adding more as the database gets more in depth, but we've got this going so far. Our next user story was that we were going to create the college tab or college class in our app, which you can see we have made here. And it is populated right now with our classes that are truncated here, or with our items that are truncated here. And for our acceptance criteria, we said that it must include all existing colleges. It must include all instructions for managing colleges. Reports must be enabled. Activities must be able to be tracked. And it must include the college name, owner, created by, and last modified in its attributes. As you can see, with just this here, we're a little bit behind on this user story, and we plan to add this to the backlog for our next sprint to continue with and finish. Lastly, our user story to finish up was to create the department tab also in our website. And our acceptance criteria for this was that it must include all existing departments. It must include all instructions for managing colleges. Reports must be enabled. Activities must be able to be tracked. And it must include the department name, college name, owner, created by, and last modified in its attributes. As you can see, we're having a little bit of trouble getting this populated as the import feature seems to be having a couple of bugs. So we're also going to be adding this to our backlog for the next sprint, as our criteria was not met in total. Thank you for watching, and I hope you are impressed with what we have to offer in the future.